looks like Peter Sagan finally broke the spell. After a few weeks of rest, the Slovak finally found his way back to victory in Spain. On the third day of the Vuelta, the green jersey of the last Tour de France rode to his 8th win this season. On the Tour de France, he was on the podium 8 times without ever taking a stage. He is expected as a major player in every sprint finish on the Vuelta 2015. The first sprint finish is expected for today's stage 3 between Mijas and Málaga. But before that, the first great difficulty of this Vuelta needs to be passed, the Puerto de León, a first category slope halfway down the track. This shouldn't scare the sprinters, as they should have enough time to catch up to the peloton after. 8 intrepid optimists decide to break away as soon as the race is launched. Amongst them Sylvain Chavanel from IAM, who runs his 3rd big tour this year. Walter Pedraza, Martin Velits, Alexis Goujard and Nathaniel Berhain. The 8 escapees managed to get a 4-minute lead. In the peloton, Paulo Tiralongo falls back before giving up altogether. The teammate of Vincenzo Nibali, excluded for hanging onto a car to catch up to the peloton after crashing, was also included in the massive crash yesterday, and it seems he hasn't recovered. Meanwhile on the road, the escape group falls apart on the Puerto de León descent. Sylvain Chavanel attacks, 5 men follow him, but Peter Sagan's team TINKOFF SAXO sets the peloton's pace, and they rapidly catch up to the escapees. 35 kilometers before the finish line, only 1 minute separates them. 14 kilometers before the finish, the peloton reunites with the escapees, and nothing stands in the way of a massive sprint finish at Málaga. The German DEGENKOLB opens fire on the right side of the road. Peter Sagan follows with Nacer BOUHANNI glued to his rear wheel. BOUHANNI tries to pass Sagan, but the Slovak resists and grabs his first stage win on this year's Vuelta.
I was lucky not to have been injured yesterday. It was a massive crash. 60 riders were involved, so I'm quite happy not to have any problems.
Today, I really have to thank all my team. We really deserved victory. I'm happy to have been able to take this win for the team. The 3 favorite sprinters fulfilled all expectations on the first massive sprint finish of the Vuelta 2015. Sagan takes the stage win before BOUHANNI and DEGENKOLB. In the overall ranking, CHAVES stays on top, while Sagan catches up to the Colombian in the sprint classification and could grab the green jersey as of tomorrow. The 4th stage will take the participants from the province of Málaga to the province of Cádiz. With 209 kilometers, the stage to Vejer de la Frontera will be one of the longest of this Vuelta. A flat track, a lot of wind is expected, and the riders will have to be careful on the slight climb on the last 5 kilometers. But once this final difficulty passed, the sprinters should be the ones running for victory on the finish line.